Chase Anthony Lopez. Court is calling 2025 CR 003-006, State versus Chase Anthony Lopez. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Melissa Alvin for the state.
Caitlin Knowles for Mr. Lopez.
And are you Chase Lopez?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I did, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Lopez, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Your Honor.
Mr. Lopez, did you review the court's admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it, sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with collision involving injury as a Class A misdemeanor. At least that's how the state is proceeding. The range of punishment for that is up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. All right, off the record. So is this an application?
Yes, Your Honor, for deferred adjudication.
Okay, I don't have an application.
I want to fill it out unless it.
Okay, let me see. Maybe it's stuck to a staple. Okay, just 1 second. It's stapled to the acknowledgement of discovery. All right. Thank you.
Good.
No. Did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? Do you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to need to speak up.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to a year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Mr. Lopez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen by entering into a plea, you could be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a $1,500 fine, and the state recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 80 hours of community service restitution, no contact with Aaron Dabney and Skylar Henderson, MRT, no alcohol. What is this? Alcohol consumption. If you're placed on probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol at all. You understand? ETG and regular UAs and the driver's safety course. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
State offers into evidence states exhibit 1 with its attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
And state, is there going to be any requested restitution or
There
not?
was not, Your Honor. The victim did not have any.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor, we're gonna waive any PSI, but we did have a couple things that we'd like to bring to the attention of the court.
Yes.
With regard to community service. My client works over 60 hours a week. He just got promoted to supervisor. He's going to do everything that he can to keep his nose clean during probation. We're asking that you probate at least some of the community service. And then I don't believe he's a great candidate for the MRT. MRT is for those who have a series of bad decisions and how it affects their loved ones and how they can turn it around. My client, as you read in State's Exhibit 1, literally was just disoriented and scared at the time of this offense. I don't believe that perhaps the court would like to revisit that at another time. That's fine too, but we're asking the court to remove the MRT and at least probate some of that community service, Your Honor.
All right, why did you leave the scene?
To be honest with you, I don't know.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't know, ma'am.
I mean, well, it says in the police report that your mother convinced you to go back. How old are you?
28.
28?
Oh, I'm sorry, 29.
29. So you were probably 28 when this happened?
Yes, ma'am. That was,
So why did you leave the scene?
I don't know. Panic. Really all I could say.
I mean, I could see this if usually if you're a teenager, okay, panic. If you would have stayed at the scene, this is just an accident.
Yeah.
It's not a crime. So I don't understand why you would leave.
I was exhausted. I've been doing this type of work for over 2 years now.
What type of work?
I am a foreman for a construction site. We do fiber optic cabling for data centers. It's a lot of stress involved. Timelines get pushed forward. A lot of stresses on that. At the time I was working night shift, same as right now. I got like 2 hours of sleep before I came here. I'm used to running on Eve a lot of the time, and it caught up with me. That's what happened.
Right, but do you understand that the fact that you are tired, the fact that you work night shift has no bearing on not stopping to check on somebody to see if they were injured from an accident?
Moment of impact to the time of me getting in the cruiser with the cop. I had just gotten in the impact. I fell asleep behind the wheel. As far as between that moment and me getting in the cruiser, honestly, as disoriented as I was, I couldn't tell you what my thought process was.
Yes,
I mean, but you-
deployed, and he has diagnosed anxiety as well too. So that
Well, maybe he shouldn't be driving, because here's the thing. You knew enough and your mom knew enough to say, hey, you need to go back to the scene of the accident. So unless your mom is clairvoyant, she knew. You told her, hey, I'm in an accident. Or she said, hey, what happened to your vehicle? And you told her you were in an accident, and you had to have told her the location, because how else would she know to tell you to go back to the scene of the accident? So I don't know if you should be driving. So tell me why you should be driving.
It's the only way that I'm able to get to work. I've had no accidents before this. As I said, I was exhausted. I fell asleep behind the wheel. As far as the cause of the accident, that's what it was.
Well, see, here's the thing. The big issue, honestly, is not the fact that you had an accident. That's why people have car insurance, because you may have an accident.
I should have stayed after.
Yeah.
It's plain and simple.
And the reason why I'm asking you these questions, because I'm trying to see if MRT is appropriate for you or not.
would you tell the court about some of the things that you've done since the accident that to demonstrate to the court that you understand the mistakes that you've made and changes that you've made in order to better understand and get along in society without being reckless or neglecting others?
As I've gotten promoted recently, trying to build a community and working with coworkers and understanding the trials and issues that my other coworkers have. I try and work with people and understand them on a deeper level. And right now that's what I'm working on, is my leadership skills and leading by example. And right now, that is not something that I want anyone else that I lead to do, let alone myself. That is not something that should happen.
Probation with regards to MRT. Do you think that's appropriate in this case?
Judge, why don't we hold it in abeyance for now?
Okay. Thank you. There's going to be 2 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, or you can do the patch. The patch costs more, but it allow you to be at your work. With the patch, they'll put it on you. You're not allowed to remove it. They'll remove it when they'll give you a date to come in to have it removed. Field visits 1 time per month for 2 months. Proof of employment within 40 days. No employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. And my understanding, Ms. Abrams, there's no restitution that is due.
That's correct.
All right. There's going to be the driver safety course. 80 hours of community service restitution. With regards to the 80 hours of community service restitution, you will either do those 80 hours or either you can write a letter to the complainant in this case expressing your dismay and expressing your apology to that person. You understand?
Love to do that.
And I'll take it and give it to you because you're the government contact.
Okay, and that's to be 80 hours community service restitution, other letter to Aaron Dabney. State, with regards to this no contact order, I don't know how he does that when people are driving on the road. He's not going to know if the person. So
Yeah.
I'm not inclined to issue a no contact order.
That's fine. I don't believe they have any personal knowledge of, or personal relationships with each other. Obviously this was a car crash, so I don't think it was coincidental or anything that they knew each other. That's just, standard recommendations.
All right, thank you.
That's fine.
Probation, does he need the driver safety course?
Yes, Judge.
All right, and then the driver safety course.
Set the driver safety course.
Oh, thank you.
Want the MRT held in a man?
No. Is there anything else, probation?
No, Judge.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it's plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, accidents are accidents, and they're called accidents for a reason. A lot of times if people would just stay, even if you have an accident and you don't have any insurance, don't leave, because then guess what? Now you got an issue with not having insurance and you have a felony charge. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, once you go over conditions with probation, you're excused. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.